Hi, my name is Sydney Bracken, and I'm a junior at Queens, and I'm studying interior architecture and design with a minor in entrepreneurship and innovation. The company I chose to do my internship with is Nelson Trojan Interiors. I actually started my internship with Nelson Trojan Interiors in October of 2020 and decided to continue that internship into Queens's internship program this spring. Um, Nelson Troja is a high-end interior design firm located in Charlotte. They primarily focus on the interiors of homes, while its sister company, Garrett P. Nelson Studio, develops the architecture side. Together, these two companies produce some of Charlotte's most beautiful custom-built homes. My responsibility in this internship were pretty simple at first, but as time went on, I was given more and more. So one of the things that I focused on in this internship was setting up trade accounts and communication with vendors. Um, so I would go on to our vendors' online accounts and set up those accounts, and also apply for trade accounts with them. And through this, I would have to communicate with those vendors and make sure it was all good to go for purchasing. Another responsibility that I had was creating interior specification sheets, which we would go through as a team and decide and specify what materials and appliances and finishes were to be selected for homes for quoting purposes. I would do this in Excel and make sure it was all set up and ready to go for those meetings. Another responsibility that I had in this internship was assisting client and vendor meetings. I would tag along and sit in on meetings such as like countertops, cabinets, lighting, plumbing, etc. And I was also brought along to meetings with clients to go through programming for their homes, and figure out the scopes of their projects and what we were taking on. A project that I was exclusively working on was the U-Haus project. The U-Hauses were a former client of the company, and they wanted to do some renovations on a couple of their bathrooms and their living room. This project was especially fun for me because I was finally given enough of a responsibility that I could become like super involved in communication and selection of things for their home. And I was also able to go on my first client meeting alone when we were looking at some remnants for their countertops and their bathrooms. I have learned a lot from this experience of working at Nelson Trojan Interiors, but what I've come to realize is that I can go to school and do all the studying that I want for interior architecture and design, but nothing is compared to like the real world. I learned that the ins and outs of interior design and how it works, a firm and how it works, and that is something that they can't teach you in the books. What I also didn't realize is that interior design is actually about 20% design, and the other 80% is about admin and purchase orders and communicating with clients. And this fact doesn't really change my mind about what I want to do with my career, but it's just something that I feel like people don't really recognize and think about when they think about interior design. This internship has helped me most importantly to gain my confidence. I was always confident that I wanted to do interior design and I had the skills to do it and I could produce in the classroom, but I had never had the chance to prove it in a professional setting. And I was nervous going into this internship because I was scared they were going to ask me to do something that I didn't know what to do or how to do it. But that wasn't the case. They were super helpful and were able to help me through things and explain things to me. And I'm also like a very introvert person, so this internship pushed me out of my comfort zone. I was able to talk to clients and vendors and stuff like that on my own. And now I'm confident to talk and collaborate with whoever and be confident in those skills. My time at Nelson Trojan Interiors was nothing less than an amazing learning experience, and I'm lucky to have known what career I wanted to do early on, and this just reassured me in that decision. And by performing daily tasks of an interior designer, I was able to see what it was really like to do this job, and I loved it. I was also able to pick the brains of the owners and the company and come to the conclusion that I still want to open my own interior design firm one day. And I am very confident moving into my last year of college knowing that I want to pursue a career in residential design and become a business owner. The next step in preparing for my career is to focus on graduating college and gaining as much knowledge and experience as I can along the way. I've been offered by Nelson Trojan Interiors to continue to work for them full time this summer and part time throughout the rest of my schooling, and hopefully work for them after graduation. But I still have a lot of time to think about that. I want to thank my bosses, Garrett and Michelle, for being such great mentors and great people. And I'm extremely lucky to have found such an amazing opportunity that will become the foundation of my future in interior design. Thanks.